What do I mean by decentralized prosperity? It means right now, in traditional business ecosystem models, the people who create a business ecosystem, they win because the one who owns the platform extracts the most value, because they have to, because especially if you're a publicly traded company, you've got to share your profits. And so that means when you start getting big in companies, you've got people that you're paying for 2,088 hours a year, but they only actually work, if they're really hard workers, they'll only work for about 1,920 hours. So that means no matter what, you've got some inefficiencies because people got to have vacations. And then on top of that, as you get really big, you guys know big companies, there's even more inefficiencies. So prices go up, which means we have to extract as much as we can to start making some money. So over a period of time, between labor rates, profits, shareholder demands, what ends up happening is you start losing the opportunity to start making some money. It takes over after that, right? Now it's all about profits. So in a business ecosystem, the people who own the business ecosystem, they make the most money. But in our model, in a blockchain ecosystem, we start that everybody has already brought value and we need to make sure that value is reimbursed. So when you create a system that is decentralized, that means everybody from their home has a chance to earn passive income. And they can take that passive income from just their data being used in e-commerce or advertising, and then they can take the money they get out of that and they can now choose to buy more things. Once you start buying more things, you help out the small businesses that are running, but then when they start making that money, they may come and go, look, we need to grow because we're having such great response rate because we have this essentially a silverback coupon system where people really like this. So then what happens is business start going, well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm a restaurant. My Sunday nights and Mondays are really horrible. So what I'll do is I'll give you a discount of 10 crowd units. The average meal costs 30 crowd units, and I'll go ahead and start giving away crowd units so that people can come to my restaurant on Sunday and Monday night when it's a slow night. What they're doing is they're able to sell excess capacity. In other words, they got staff, they got computers, they've got people running the ovens, they got the cost of ovens, they got the cost of the whole real estate requirements. They can sell that capacity for a discount. So now all of a sudden, you've got this ability to start using crowd units that is helping the small business, and eventually it starts getting to the point where I need to grow. So this is where it gets really fun. The greatest act of giving is investing, because when you invest, you're actually supporting somebody else's dream. So the moment you invest your crowd units in a company, in a security token offering, now you're off to the races, right? You're able to start making money while you're sleeping, not only from your user identity and your data about yourself being used in commerce and you're getting reimbursed for it, but now all of a sudden that money that you made from passive income, you vested into another company that's getting tons of traffic going and you're making money in your sleep. It's different than a stock offering. In a security token offering, what ends up happening is people they don't own the company, they own piece of the revenue. It's like for all intents and purposes, it's like a negotiable bond, but since you're on the blockchain, you're anonymous, so it becomes more like a bearer bond. So all you have to do is come to the agent, in this case, we're the trusted agent, and go, you know what? I want to take a piece of my profits. And you can do that as a normal distribution based on profits, or you can sit there and say, you know what? There's another company I want to get in. I've ridden this company up, but this next one I think is going to skyrocket. So now you can trade that security token, sell it to somebody else. Now you got instant liquidity in the negotiable bond that you bought, and then move into another one. So once you start doing that, not only are your operations decentralized, but now we're taking people with the ability who never had access to a company in Dubai and making real money off of their success. You're able to decentralize prosperity because no matter where you are in the world, whether you're Bozina in Australia or you're Abdullah in UAE, you're able to invest all around the world. And what happens, instead of wealth being centralized, it's now being decentralized.